Hello everyone, welcome to week 1 core lesson for our new game of the month for April called Ninja Run. For this game, we are not going to have a created project that we have to actually use. We'll just be creating a brand new project inside of Scratch. So we're going to go ahead and start by clicking on Create. Once we're here, we're going to go ahead and rename this whatever project title we want to give it. And if you don't have an idea, you can go ahead and just use the same old name that we use for the game of the month, so Ninja Run. Once we're done, we're going to go ahead and delete the cat. And for our week 1, we're going to be focusing on creating the background and creating the actual back of the game itself. So to start off, we're going to go ahead and start by creating the background of the game, and you're going to see that it's going to be broken up into a couple different things, and you're going to see what I mean as we go with this. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to click on our stage, and we're going to click on our backdrops. Now, for this background, I know normally when we create it, we kind of make sure that it has everything that it needs, but this time around, really what you're focusing on is the colors that's going to be behind it. It's going to be whether or not you want a certain type of sky that's going on there as well. You do not have to worry about the ground. You do not have to worry about putting other things other than just that. So as an example, for my theme, let's say I'm going to do kind of like a starry sky kind of thing. So I'm going to use my square tool. I'm going to go ahead and remove the outline because I don't need this. I'm going to make the fill a dark blue. And once I'm happy with the color, I'm just going to go ahead and make a big box to make sure that it covers all of the different areas of my background. I'm also going to make it into a gradient, and I'm going to have it change color to a little bit of a lighter blue at the bottom. So I'm a little bit happy with it. Okay, so now that I'm happy with this, I'm going to go ahead and add a couple of things that I would want to. So one of them will be a moon that I want to go ahead and add. So I'm just going to go ahead and pick the color that I want to use for it. I'm going to use the circle tool to kind of make the moon for my game. I'm going to go ahead and add it over here, sort of so it gives me the effect of the Ninja Run. I'll even give it a gradient and use another different yellow. I might even flip this around to see how it would look. I think I like that a little bit better. And then what I'm going to go ahead and do next is if I want to add some stars, I can go ahead and do that. So I'm going to use some white, and I'm just going to go ahead and just draw some stars. Again, I'm leaving everything towards the top. I don't really need to add stuff towards the bottom. A good way to do stars, and I've shown this a lot in my class, is I do different sizes because the sizes help show when something is closer or farther away, and it just makes it look all around really good. So once I have a couple of medium, a couple of bigger ones, and then a few smaller ones kind of spread across the sky that I have. Just going to go ahead and add a couple more of these just so I can kind of fill in the sky that I have. I'm going to go ahead and maybe draw some clouds or something so you can start to see that I'm really making just what kind of sky I want to have. If I want to have birds flying or a bat flying or have clouds or making a rainy day, whatever type of sky that you want to have, that's really all that matters, or what kind of background you want to have. I mean, you can add stuff like mountains and stuff like that is fine, but really when it comes to creating the background that we will be making later on, that will leave for later because we're going to do it in a way that's going to animate it to really help our game. So once you guys are done creating it, you guys can go ahead and go to the next video so we can go ahead and add a little bit of code and do a couple of variables.